Hi, my YouTube people. Welcome to today's newest psychic reading. I'm doing a psychic reading on none other than the royals themselves turned Americans, Prince William or Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. We've done quite a few readings on these two, but there's been some new developments in the Prince Harry and Meghan Markle universe. And it has been said It's been said that sorry, I wanted to let the truck go by. It's been said that Prince Harry's coming out with a new book in January, a memoir called Spare. So I'll be buying it. You'll know we'll be talking about it. But I just wanted to get kind of a peek into Spare's coming out in January 2023, which is the very beginning of the year. So I kind of want to get a peek into their year ahead and see how that's gonna go. So if you want to stick around and get the tea with that, join me. Let's have some fun. However, if you would like your own personal reading, definitely you can contact me at 703-791-9162. This is the best way to reach me. I am also available for international clients as well. I do have WhatsApp. You can also email me at lamarr.townsend@gmail.com. And of course, visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. For those of you that do not know, I actually do have two YouTube channels. I have this main channel that I'm doing this reading on now, but I have a second YouTube channel where I actually vlog and I do horoscopes for all the zodiac signs. So if you would be interested in that, let me show you. So this is my second YouTube channel, Lamarr Does Life, or Lamarr Townsend. Once again, horoscopes for this month are already up, or horoscopes actually for next month are already up, because we're at October 31st, currently at the timing of me filming this video of 2022. So yeah, I would definitely check out this channel. Like I said, I do a lot of horoscope content over here. I also go live. I love to cook. Yesterday I went live and cooked a vegan dinner. So it's a lot of fun over there. And also, if you would like a personal reading, once again, you can check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Once you reach this page, you know you're on the right page. Alright, you can definitely scroll down and read reviews from people who have purchased readings from me. And you can also follow me down here on Instagram and Facebook, where I post regularly as well. If you would like a reading, go right to the store section of my website. This is where you would go to view all the rates, services, products, classes, and different types of things I do offer. And I do offer quite a bit on my website, and I'm always adding new things, so always, just check and keep updated. I'm actually adding some new things over the next several weeks. I don't want to spoil it for you all, but yeah, there's some new stuff coming to my store section of my website that'll be available. But right now I do offer email readings. I offer phone readings, which are very popular. I also do video recorded readings where you send your questions and then I record myself doing your reading on my own time and then email you the video link to keep and download forever. I do birth chart readings. I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to those who have passed on into the spiritual realm, connect with your ancestors. I also do past life readings where I teach you about your past lives. I also do spiritual development classes, astrology classes, tarot classes, birth chart, natal chart readings, and so much more. So there's something for everyone here. There's a price point for everyone if you'd be interested in any of these things. Once again, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I would love to read for you, and yeah. I love doing readings. Actually, I have a client, I think someone just texted me for a reading, so I'm going to have to answer this. Do you have any availability this evening for an ancestor reading? Oh, okay. Ooh, that's a heavy one. Yes, I am available now. Oh, first of all, let me say hello. I'm sorry. Hello. Thank you for reaching out. Okay. Because that will mess up a text message in a hot minute if I don't pay attention. Get the words all messed up and everything. Alright, hello. Thank you for reaching out. What else was I going to say? Yes, I'm available for an ancestor reading now, actually. Visit my website to book your reading. Here's the link. Let me give this person the link really quickly. I promise we'll get right to the reading. Just let me give this client, or this maybe potential client, the link to get to purchase a reading from me really quickly. Because I'm very much an out of sight, out of mind person, and if I don't do it now, I may not get back to it, and I don't want to keep them waiting because they're asking for it if I'm free now. So, all right. So we sent that message. I'm feeling good about that. So let's go ahead and get into it. I actually want to do something a bit different. Usually I have my like face like on the camera the whole time, but today I actually want to show you all the cards. So we're gonna do a tarot reading, but I'm gonna change the camera setting up a bit so that the cards are only showing. So you're gonna miss my face. I love you all. But I want to show you all the cards in this reading. I want to, I want the cards to be the main focus. So let's set everything up, and I'll be right back in the flash blink of an eye, alright? Give me 1 second. And we're black. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing I'm going to do is cleanse the cards. Alright. Thank you for cleansing and clearing my energy of the stack. Many past readings in the name of the Mother, the Daughter, the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen, amen, amen. Once again, I want to see, what the future of 2023 will look like for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. So that's my main question. Let's go ahead and get into it and see what we've got going on. How will the year of 2023 be for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? How will the year 2023 be for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle? Make sure you all like the video, by the way. Subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Let's get the first card. The first card I get is the Eight of Pentacles. So it seems that the year of 2023 is definitely a year of hard work for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Now, there is one person in the picture, so it could particularly be one person hard at work in particular. This could be Prince Harry, maybe. 8 is the number that deals with Capricorn energy, career, professional destiny, status in society, the past. So it could also be someone working hard to move away from their past, which once again gives me an energy of Prince Harry, particularly with him making this new book, Spare, right? Trying to move away from his past, separate himself in his identity and away from his past, whether completely or not completely. But then there's also something about Meghan, and we've talked about this before within their readings, where Meghan is kind of doing the same, where there's something about moving away from her past. Not only her past amongst being in the royal kingdom, the Buckingham Palace, but her past before Prince Harry, before the whole royal conundrum kind of thing, I get the Six of Pentacles. They're going to have a lot of deals on the table. Particularly if and when this book sells. I think this book is going to sell good. But it's going to take people to see how well the book does. Because remember, this is Prince Harry's first book, as no longer being a royal. Right? So I feel like this book is going to bring more deals for either both of them or for Prince Harry in general. But I feel like there's more deals on the table for both of them in general. Like they may already have some things lined up, press-wise, other campaigns rolling out, like that kind of energy. Definitely a very big business year, booming business year for these two, in terms of their professional lives, for sure, in 2023. Once again, I get the Three of Pentacles. A lot of Pentacles cards. Pentacles are associated with, once again, professionalism, money, business, things of this nature, right? Here we have the Three of Pentacles in their thoughts, in their placement of thoughts, communication in the mind. It also does relate to children in young childhood to young adult years. Once again, I feel like they could be approached for many different things. I feel like they could be approached, though, about something dealing with the children or associating the children. To me, this feels like production oriented, energetically wise, in terms of what I'm picking up. So I don't know if this is like a production of a TV show, a production of a documentary or a movie, but I feel like there's something where like literally there's people going up to them, offering them a deal or something like that, and it's like, but we want the kids in it too, or we want the family in it too. Like there's something about that that could be a factor here with these two in terms of these deals I see coming up for them as the year comes. And this is pretty early on into the year. I mean, we're talking like February, March, and onward. So I think they're going to come into the year, starting the year of 2023 hot, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Guns a-blazing, hitting the ground running. Especially with this book. I think this book is going to be the catalyst to jumpstart for a lot of, things for these two. So far I'm seeing good, right? Good things, for the most part, but we know how this royal world can be. I get the world card here, or not the world card, the fool card in the placement of family, home, and emotions. Um, the fool card shows up in the placement of family, and it's interesting. The Fool card is, I almost feel like these two have had to take time, whether it be a few months, a few years. They've had to take time to adjust to their new life in America. I don't remember exactly when they left the royal family, but there's something where it's almost like, when you go through grief or a traumatic situation, you have to give yourself time to adjust to your new normal and heal, right? And I feel like it's the same thing here with these two, in terms of leaving the royal family once again. But now they've reached a point of healing, I feel like, within themselves, and particularly Prince William, or I don't know why I keep saying Prince William, particularly with Prince Harry, where it's now become, okay, now I have to create my own legacy. Now it's time to build my own family up. Build up what family truly means to me. There's something about showing the world, showing the people what family actually looks like to the two of them as well. That could be prominent. All right. Um, the Fool card is once again moving in uncharted new territory. The Fool card speaks of exploring new terrain. The Fool card, though, can be the energy of I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm going with it. All right, I'm figuring it out as I go. The Fool card is a figuring it out as you go kind of energy, and that's what these two are doing, in terms of once again building up the ideal or the understanding of what family means to them, the two of them. You know, you have to remember and understand they have a very unique place in the world. Being once royals who are no longer royals. A lot of scandal that follows them with that, right? Still to this day. I get the Temperance card showing up in the placement of self-expression, creativity, romance, children, being connected to one's life purpose and higher self. You're gonna see these two, and it's interesting because I almost feel like these two may do another interview, but you're gonna see them be a bit more grounded. I want to say particularly Harry, also Meghan though. I feel like Meghan's gonna come on. I feel like they're both gonna come across as a more grounded in their purpose, more understanding of their purpose and where they're heading in their lives together and individually. Like they're gonna put up a strong front of we're in this together. Once again, we're figuring out as we go, and we may not be perfect in that, but we're stronger together than we are apart. That's kind of the energy I get with these two. Temperance card can also be pregnancy though. So I'm wondering, and I've mentioned this before in their readings too, I keep getting the energy of like maybe them trying for a child. Or there's something about a child, pregnancy, or maybe it's just the children in general that they're already kind of associated with. Alright. I get the Page of Swords in your placement of work job, or in their placement of work job daily routine. I'm talking like I'm doing a personal reading. That's when you know you've been doing readings all day, child. um, Page of Swords. I always say pages can be young, someone young, so this could be one of the children. What are their children's ages? Because I feel like one of the children working age. And working age, I mean, for them would be like, these two in the entertainment industry. I mean, working age is a month old, like, so I don't think it's exactly that, I'm kind of, kidding with that, kind of, just joking, having fun. This is like someone a bit older, definitely. This would be like someone maybe at the youngest, like 6, 7, 8. At the oldest, maybe 10, 11, 12, 13. But I don't know if they have a child that old, do they? There's definitely something about one of the children where, I'm seeing like, Spirit is showing me, it looks like band practice. You know how as a child yourself, maybe when you were a child, or maybe you have your own children, how your mom or your dad took you to band practice, they took you to basketball, football practice, and that became a normal part of your routine together. Like, there's something with that where they either have these sort of routines with their children, or they're coming into the age of having these routines with their children. I don't know why this is showing up in the placement of work job daily routine. I feel like maybe this could be something about the energy of a prodigy. Maybe Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are kind of training their children young to be able to take over the family name, kind of thing. But there's something about that children showing up here. Page of Swords. This could particularly be a child who could particularly be a Gemini. This would definitely be Gemini energy with the Page of Swords in particular. But obviously it could also be Aquarius, Libra, or a Virgo. Alright, as well. Potentially. Alright. I get the Moon card showing up in the placement of one-on-one relationships, business partnerships, and marriage, which is quite interesting. These two, while there is successes for them in terms of 2023, I feel like there's something where there could be some things they go through individually or, together as a couple, where there could be some maybe troubling moments this year in 2023 for these two. The Moon card can be suffering in silence. The Moon card can be, an energy of being unsure of oneself, being unsure of one's decisions, one's path in life, or in general. So it's like, once again, with these two, I get the energy of they're moving, they're getting along, they're making things happen. But there's this energy of like, how do I say this? It's like part of them, it's like they don't know what they're doing, or it's like they're winging it as they go. But there's this little inkling in the back of their minds, maybe, where it's like, is this gonna work? Did we make a wrong decision? I feel like this energy lingers, and I'm wondering if that's what it is here I'm seeing with the Moon card that could show up in their relationship. Alright? Because the Moon card can be that little voice in the back of your head that, it's like, that you can't help but ignore, or you can't help but listen to, or, that kind of energy you can help but listen to sometimes, but maybe sometimes you need to ignore. Sometimes you need to bring it to the forefront and talk it out, especially in this position when we're talking about a relationship, two people, a one-on-one relationship. This is the position this card falls in. Interesting, doesn't mean the end, but it's interesting. I get the Hermit card and the placement of change, evolution, growth, and endings. Yeah, the Hermit card is interesting. The Hermit card would be like an energy of feeling lost too in this position. Feeling like you're doing something alone with no support. They're gonna feel the lack of support from the royal family. I feel that's what I think this is. If they're not already feeling it, I think Harry in particular. They may seem like they're doing well and they're figuring it out, you know, since their journey of leaving the royal family, but there's still things that are lingering within these two that are like can sometimes put a damper on the mood. You know, like I wouldn't be surprised if Harry has bouts. I wonder if he may talk about this in his book, where he has bouts of depression, because I feel like the whole royal family thing did affect him. All right, in a maybe a difficult way. Also, remember the loss of the grandmother, the loss of the mother. Like he's been through a lot, you know, and he's still coping with it. It's like the energy. I think what I'm trying to get across is just because he's moved on physically does not mean he's moved on emotionally and spiritually. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the nail on the head. And it's the same thing for Meghan Markle. Just because she's moved on physically does not mean she's moved on emotionally and spiritually. I get the Pentacles card in their placement of travel, long distance travel, higher education, higher learning, stepping outside one's comfort zones, being open to different cultures, religions, creeds. I think we're going to start to see them travel. I think we're going to start to see them, I almost want to say like going on missions. Like it kind of reminds me of like the royal family or Princess Diana, how Princess Diana would go on missions to like the Middle East or missions to Africa to connect with the people, or you know, for whatever it is. We may see them do these types of things. Kind of like in an energy of, it's almost like them saying energetically or putting out the idea of we may not be a part of the royal family any longer physically, but we still have that royal connection or that royal power to affect the people, to touch the people, to connect with the people. So it's like for them, the royalty shifts, all right? The royalty takes on a new form. It's almost like the new royals, you know? The new royals. If they had a TV show, that's what they should call it. The new royals. The new royals. I feel like, or some iteration of that, right? You can tell I got a marketing degree. You know, I'm always coming up with a whole bunch of ideas. I get the 9 of Pentacles in the placement of work, job, daily or career, professional destiny, status in society, fatherhood, energy. I get the Fool card in the placement of motherhood. So actually, now that I'm seeing, Meghan or Prince Harry could be faring better with parenting than Meghan. Actually, now that I'm seeing it, Prince Harry is definitely good with the children. This is Prince Harry. This would represent him as the father. This would represent Meghan as the mother. So she could have some anxiety, worries, fears. Am I doing the right thing? I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out as I go. Coupled with him as a united front. The 9 of Pentacles, though, in this position would show that Prince Harry is at the forefront of this whole relationship, of this whole power couple dynamic that these two have. So, and I think you're going to start to see that. Whereas Meghan has been in the forefront, maybe not all for good reasons, we're going to start to see Harry start to take his lead in terms of being the man, being the patriarch, being the leader of his home, his household, his children. We're going to start to see him, you know, take on more of the role in the shape of like being a man in that way. All right? Which could actually be very inspiring to see. You know, it is inspiring to see men take care of their family and their partners and their spouses. It is. Get the Page of Wands here, showing up in the placement of friends, acquaintances, social groups, social networking. I feel like we may also start to see them befriend some sort of couple where they also have children. Almost like play dates. We may see them do play dates or something like that. Because I feel like there's something about the children where the children somehow end up being a connection to other things. So it's like the energy of, for example, this just came, Spirit just showed me this, but for example, maybe Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's children, you know, attend some sort of conservatorship or, you know, private school where other prominent figures children also stay. And it's through, their children's connection to that school, right, that Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are introduced to, once again, more prominent figures. So it's like the children are at the center of it. But it leaves an opportunity for, once again, like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry to create relationships with parents, right? Which can be good relationships to have, because therefore your children can grow up together, and through that commitment of your children growing up together and you committing to your children, you automatically have a friend for 18, years, or however many years, the children are friends. It's like that kind of thing. I see the children being a factor here. Parents know what I'm talking about, all right? The last card I get for these two is the Judgment card. I have to go soon. I did have a client just purchase a reading, so I'm going to have to go get this client's reading done. But yeah, with the Judgment card coming up, the Judgment card shows up in a placement of one's need for solitude, privacy, life behind closed doors. It's also in the position of spiritual energy, spirituality. The Judgment card, I think these two, even though they're not royals, hear me out, y'all. Even though these two are not royals any longer by title or by technicality, these two still have some sort of royal power, in the essence that they can still affect the people. That their clout, their power, their name holds weight and can still get stuff done. And there's something with these two where they have a strength in that direction. Like they have a strength in the form of helping the people, or being seen as martyrs, or heroes of the people in some way, shape, or form. Even though these two are not royals, you're going to still see them act as royals. You're going to still see them, people stopping by, shaking their hands, being kind. Everything they learned, particularly Prince William, there I go again. Everything they learned in the royal system, especially Prince Harry, they're going to take with them into this next stage of their life. And I, for one, cannot wait to read this book, child. All right? I think the book will be successful. I think the book will lead to other things. Once again, let's wrap it up. I also mentioned I saw something about like production, so there could be some sort of movie or production coming in with these two into play. But in the midst of all these good things, they're still trying to find their footing in where they are today. All right? There's a little bit of faking it until they make it going on with these two. All right? But sometimes in life we got to do that, All right, let's pull a final card for these two. This has been a lovely reading. I might need to text my client. Let's get a final message. What final message do the angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for the year of 2023? Okay, it says, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. Wow. What's interesting is I think this speaks to their relationship with each other. There's something where these two keep each other grounded to a degree. They have a strong foundation in some way. You have to have a strong foundation to get through all that they've gotten through up until this point. I'm so excited for this book, Prince Harry. We love you here on this channel, and we love you too, Meghan Markle. I've got a client to get to you also. Once again, if you want your own personal reading, definitely reach out to me at lamarrtownsendtarot.com. You can text me at 703-791-9162. Email me at lamarr.townsend@gmail.com, or just visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, the best way to reach me. Love and light, and have a good day, morning, evening, night, whenever you're listening or watching. Psychic with a T, the psychic with a T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. I don't care what the others say, let's channel some energy today. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Capricorn, Virgo, Libra strong, this tarot card reading about to be long. Psychic with a T, the psychic with the T, that's me, that's me. The one with the T, the one with the T, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the planets align, spirit speaks on time, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. When the trolls be gone, candle work be strong, that's me, that's me. Bye, you all. Have a good one.